Hello, my name is Farouk, and I'm a Houston native who just watched the Rockets lose to the Warriors for what seems to be like the 50th time in human history. The 45th time it seems to be in my lifetime, at least, and it's just a bit frustrating. But we're not just going to talk about my frustrations with losing to the Warriors. We're going to talk about how that relates to real life and life lessons that it's taught me. So first things first. Houston fans, or just fans of a team who loses to a specific same team in general, right? Is it not upon us to not invest ourselves emotionally into this team anymore? The Houston Rockets have lost to the Warriors for every time they're in the playoffs, essentially. I believe from 2015 to 2020, we were in the playoffs. I think the Warriors beat us 3 out of those 5 times. We didn't hit the playoffs again until this year, first time in 5 years, I believe. And ding, 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 the Warriors are about to eliminate us again. So at this point, as a Houston native, we're not new to tragedy, man. We just saw earlier this month where the Cougars blew a 10-point lead in order to lose to the Florida Gators, man. And we didn't even get a shot off in the end, unfortunately. And so it's like one of those things where, is it not on us to remove ourselves from this situation, man? Me personally, I'm gonna be a Houston fan all the way, every day, every time of the week. But it's okay to take breaks. For example, 2020, the Houston Texans blew a 24-point lead to the champions of that year, the Kansas City Chiefs. 24-point lead, and let me just explain how crazy this is. I will never, no matter how much time passes, I will never undermine how crazy this is. 24-0 lead at halftime. The second half, the Kansas City Chiefs put up 51 points, I believe, in one half of football. Did it go to overtime? No, hell no, it ain't go to overtime. No way it could have went to overtime. I'm bugging. 51 points in a half of American football, meaning they scored on every possession of the second half. I think they scored a touchdown every possession of the second half. You understand? We always got a feel in the second half. It's like, I know that happened 5 years ago, but for a Houston fan, it happened. It's just so fresh to the brain. So fresh to the brain. So we're not new to heartbreak. But that doesn't mean every time we experience it, it doesn't hurt just as bad. For example, this game, Sengun drops 31 points on 10 rebounds, 11 rebounds. Gets to the hole in the last possession. 4 seconds left on the clock. He does a sky hook from the free throw line as if that's where he's been shooting the entire game. Back down Draymond into the hole and get a layup like you've done the entire game. You know what I mean? So it's like you have 4 seconds left on the clock, and it's just one of those things where, okay. And then Dylan Brooks fouls Jimmy Butler at the 3 with the game tied, I believe. I don't know. It's just one of those things where at what point is enough enough? You know what I mean? At some point, whenever you're in a certain predicament in life, sometimes you just gotta say, I'm done dealing with this shit. So what point are we done dealing with this shit, right? It's not like we're not going to become Houston fans. I'm not saying that to just disown them, because after the game in 2020, I generally disowned and stopped watching sports for a while. But I came back to it. And I come back a couple years later just to see the same shit, different day. You feel me? So it's like, my bad, y'all. I ain't mean to shake the camera. But it's like, it's just one of the, I know it's just sports. For our own mental health, right? For our own mental health, sometimes you just got to step away, man. Nothing you can do. You're emotionally investing yourself into something that has no profit for you. If they win, you have a nice feeling. If they lose, your damn near mood's destroyed for the rest of the week, right? And we know it's 3-1. There's no coming back from that. We don't have a Braun. We don't have a LeBron. We don't have a Kyrie. Van Vliet's coming close to it, but we're lucky if we get a Van Vliet Kyrie in the game, bro. You know, it's like, and that's the thing. We've always been talking about inconsistency. You know, Jalen Green, Van Vliet, they have a high ceiling, but they also have a low floor. Van Vliet played amazing today. Sengun played amazing today. Jalen Green had 8 points, got benched in the third quarter. That's supposed to be our franchise guy. You know what I mean? We can't win like that. So even though we get the 2 seed, we had a one hell of a season. When it comes to our players showing up, it's like we don't know if they're going to show up on day. He dropped 38 in game 2. 38. And he only dropped, you can't, if we're not consistent, we're not going to do anything, bro. And it's like, I don't know, bro. Emmett got out coached. They fouled Steven Adams in the game, ruined all the momentum. It's like we see this shit for what it is, bro. We know what's gonna happen, bro. I told my peer, I know exactly how this series is gonna go. Yet I still put my heart and my mental state in it. Is that not irresponsible? It's just like a relationship. If you know how a person's gonna treat you, despite the love you have for them, if they're gonna treat you poorly, it's on you to step away and exert yourself from that situation. If you don't, everything you suffer from then is on you, no matter how much love you got for them. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the life lesson I've taken from this series. I still love them. You still got love for the Houston Rockets. I hope to work for them one day, actually. Maybe as like a videographer, digital video producer. That's actually why I'm wearing this stuff today, is because I went to a career fair earlier in Houston. And it's like, man, I gotta be able to like contribute to them in any other way besides being a fan. Because if I'm a fan, it's like, oh, it just hurts that much deeper. If I'm there working, like let's say if I'm working a playoff game eventually, inshallah, if I'm working a playoff game, I'm gonna be like, and they lose a playoff game, especially to the Warriors, I'll be like, damn, at least I got paid. You feel me? Like this is for free. Being a fan is free. But if I'm working for them, shit, at least I got paid. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, damn, bro. But as of right now, it's pure heartbreak. I'm unemployed, looking for work. On top of that, the Houston Rockets can no longer beat, I don't know if they can ever beat the Warriors. They've been getting BTA'd by the Warriors since I was 15, 16 years old. I turned 25 this October. Crazy how life works, man. You know, it's so crazy, man. I'm actually about to lose my mind. I really am. So before that happens, I just like to say, in all seriousness, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. And yeah, man, I don't even want to make any commitments to upload, even though I'm going to try my best to do so. But this is going to be one hell of a journey, man. My content journey, taking a little bit of a break this week just to, you know, because I'm in the process of moving. But we're going to get back to actual content creation. This is serious for you, by the way. This is not me trolling or anything. So we're going to see how it goes, man. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down your favorite team below and who you got for the championship, man, if you watch basketball. But if not, I still hope you have a blessed day. And yeah, catch y'all later, and peace.